Today we're talking about Heroes and Castles. It's brought to you by Forsaken Media and it costs $1.99. It's a 3D castle defense that is action-packed from start to finish. There's a solo campaign, co-op, versus mode, and endless level where a hero battles until death, seeing how long he can survive. During Heroes and Castles, your main objective is to defend the keep and eliminate all monsters on the field. A player can summon units, construct buildings, or kill enemies with his hero. The game starts off simple, with a few buildings and units to pick from, but gets increasingly more complicated as you move through the campaign and unlock more units, buildings, and spells. In Siege mode, a player can play the opposite role in attacking a hero in their keep. Versus mode allows two players to battle online head-to-head in combat, one defending the castle and the other attacking it. Whereas with co-op mode, it allows two players to defend a castle and its keep together. I usually play as a Paladin with my friend, and he plays as an engineer. The combination of low building cost and low unit cost works out pretty well for us. In Heroes and Castles, the first hero is the Knight. The Knight is a tanky DPS character that is meant to go out and dish out damage while taking as little in return as possible. His kit is based around bringing enemies in close, then dealing as much damage as possible back. Next is the Paladin. Paladin is the class that I use. It's a support class that focuses on buffing allies and healing. It's also cheaper for the Paladin to buy units than any other class. The Engineer is a range-based character that focuses more on creating a defense than creating an offense. His kit grants him lower building costs as well as greater income. One of his greatest assets is his ability to grant invincibility to all buildings on the field. Next is the Ranger. He's good at kiting enemies using his unique crowd control kit, while being very squishy makes up for his lack of health with high mobility. The Mage is a durable spellcaster. His kit is based around dealing damage and restoring his health based on chance. His health gradually increases the longer the game lasts, which makes him a good late game character. Last is the Veteran. The Veteran is also the newest character to be introduced. The Veteran is a highly disruptive tank DPS unit with a skill set made to allow for higher damage to armor ratios. Runes allow a user to customize their character. Runes give different attributes to boost a hero. There are common, uncommon, rare, and legendary runes. Different abilities that runes give a character are health, damage, armor, critical, run, starting gold, unit cost, building cost, health per second, and gold per second.
Units. Peon is a cheap and weak unit meant to create a quick defense. Archer is a cheap ranged unit based on the wall, also meant to create a quick defense. Pikeman is a stronger unit with high piercing damage but low health. Rifleman is a high damage unit based on the wall with piercing attack. Blunderbuss is a dwarf that has a short range disruptive attack. Longbeard is a veteran dwarf that improves the damage of all other dwarfs. Captain. Like the Longbeard, he improves damage but of humans around him. A giant is an expensive unit with high health and a disruptive attack. Catapult is a long-range siege weapon with a disruptive attack and a 50% chance to stun. Repairman is a unit that repairs walls and towers.
Special units. Crusader. Crusader can only be summoned by a knight. It deals heavy damage and has mod health and armor. The Cleric can only be summoned by a Paladin. He has a powerful range attack and can heal allies around him. Dreadnought is an engineer special unit. It is extremely tanky, has high armor, health, and defense walls. Sector Warrior. It can only be summoned by a mage and has a chance to block attacks. It also costs about half as much as the other unique units. Treeman. It is summoned by a ranger. It has extremely high health and armor and it inflicts substantial damage.
He goes ham!
The Clockwork Defender can be summoned by a veteran. It's an indestructible object that drastically increases his damage and armor after 30 seconds for a short period of time.
Buildings. Keep is the main building that you have to protect. It gives a regeneration aura to your champion. Goldmine is what generates gold. Wooden walls are weak walls that need constant repair. Stone walls are one upgrade from wooden walls and are able to take more damage. Reinforced walls are durable stone walls and they're the next upgrade from regular stone walls. Steel walls is the final upgrade for all the walls. They are the strongest and they are able to withstand the most devastating of attacks. Blacksmith upgrades the pikeman's health and damage. If you have a Battle Academy and Blacksmith, they give peons a chance to do an AoE damage. Battle Academy gives peons damage and speed bonus. Forge gives catapults, cannon towers, and blunderbusses an improved firing and damage bonus. Captain's Tent gives captains and longbeards health and damage bonus, while also giving a boost to the auras they provide. Arrow towers shoot quick arrows toward enemies, prioritizing on low health units. Ballista towers have long-range slow shots that deal high damage, and they aim at whatever has the highest health. Last, a mortar tower is a cannon that has a medium damage and a highly destructive attack.
Thanks for watching, guys. There's a link in the description if you want to play.